How do? Bob here, and I wanna start talking about addiction and recovery. I wanna see where this goes, and I wanna see if it's worth progressing and carrying on with, because we all need something sometimes. So let's talk about addiction. Now, there's lots of addictions. I believe most people in the world are addicted to something, if not all. Some addictions are less harmful than others. But I guess the addictions that I want to cover are the addictions that I know about. So, alcohol and drugs, substance misuse. Anybody that knows me knows I'm an alcoholic, and I don't hide it behind anything. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm an open book. All the cliches you can imagine. I don't claim to know all the answers, but what I do know is that I've messed up enough times to know what doesn't work. So I guess I'm going to start this little venture to see if I can help anybody else as well as helping myself. It's not a totally selfless act. It's giving something power over my addiction. To me, I may as well wave the white flag and just go and drink myself to death, because it's almost giving myself permission to. I can't help it, I'm an addict, I haven't got the power, that's got the power over me, can't help it, you know. Anybody that does the steps, and works the steps, works the program, will disagree with me hands down on that, and they'll wipe the floor with me. But in my mind, that's what it is. That's how it works. I haven't got a disease. I've got within me. I've got a dis-ease, and that's something I've always had for whatever reason. There may not be a reason. There may be loads of reasons. I'm not going to go into that, but I know me better than anybody else. Nobody knows me like me, just as nobody knows you like you. I know my triggers. I know my tipping points. I know the signs, and if I choose to act on them signs, whichever way, negatively or positively, then that's a choice that I'm making, not because I'm powerless over it, not because I'm ill, not because I'm sick, but because it's a choice that I've made. I choose to go and buy a bottle of Bacardi or a bottle of vodka. It's because I've chose to. And because that's what's comfortable to me. That's the easy way out. Because it's better than the alternative. of sitting with it and trying to figure out another path. Use the path that we've forged in our own head, our default path, which is A to B, rather than from A, round the houses, through a few gardens, over a few fences to get to B. We go straight as the crow flies, because we're addicts and that's what we do. So it's knowing what to do before it's too late. Self-awareness is something that I've banged the drum about for a long time. I've got a lot of self-awareness. I know if I'm going to drink, I'm setting my stall out. I know I'm going to drink, and I'll do the groundwork before I drink. I'll make sure that there's nobody going to be coming. I'll make sure that people that could possibly come are in work. I'll make sure that any plans I've got I've cancelled because I've got an upset tummy, or because I've got toothache, or because it's raining, or because it's a fucking Monday. Whatever. I'll do the groundwork to lay that out, because I don't want anybody disturbing my drinking, because they'll come and they'll tell me not to drink, and they'll even pour my drink away if they want to. And I don't want that to happen. I do, but I don't in the moment. So self-awareness is twofold, isn't it? Self-awareness is seeing the signs and reacting in a positive way, kind of heading it off at the pass, if you will. Or self-awareness is laying the foundations, doing the groundwork, planning your drinking episode, your binge, whatever you want to call it, and to the nth degree, to eliminate any shortfalls that might crop it up and throw a spanner in the works. So what's the difference in that self-awareness? It's a knife edge, isn't it? And it very much depends on your mindset, because even when you're in the mindset that you are going to drink and you're doing that preparation for it, you know it's wrong, you know you can't do it, you know you shouldn't be doing it, but you also know that you can. I can. I live on my own. I don't have to answer to anybody. I can do what I want. I'm an adult. On that shoulder, on this shoulder, is the other self-awareness that's saying, but you're an alcoholic. You know, the more you do this, the more it's going to become a habit. The more you're going to keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and you're going to die. Somebody will find you in a pool of your own piss, shit and vomit, and that'll be your lot. So we need to look at the margins, at that knife edge, and see which side is which, and what we can act on and what we can't. And we need to separate them and build up the positive side and try and crush down the negative side. Which sounds very easy in theory, but it isn't. We know that. Time and time again, we've seen it, been there, done it, got all the t-shirts. But that's something we need to continually work on, because it's all well and good having a period of sobriety and plodding on and working every hour God sends, or throwing yourself into a pastime. As an addict, it's generally all or nothing. I'm all or nothing. I was shooting, I wanted a better gun and a better gun and a better gun and a better gun. Didn't want to do that anymore. got into cycling, I wanted a better bike, a better bike, a better bike. It's all addiction, it's all addictive behaviour. And whilst it's better than drinking, it's still behaviours that learnt behaviours, manipulation, deceit sometimes. So we need to recognise these signs when we're in this moment of what was it called in rehab? Pre-contemplation and contemplation. So pre-contemplation, we need to recognise in ourselves where we're going, and if it's going to fall negatively, if we're aware that we're going to end up going to the shop for booze, then we need to arrest that as soon as we can. How do we do that? Well, there's lots of things we can do. We'll go into that next time. But for now, we all need to think about self-awareness, because it's massively important, hugely important. And whilst all our family and friends and people that love and care about us know us as well as they do, they're not us. They're not us. They don't know how deceitful we can actually be when we want to be. All the, yeah, I'm fine, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, in the world means shit to anybody if it ain't true. But sometimes it's just lip service, and it gets you away with a day or a week or a month. But everybody sees through it. Everybody sees through it. So we need to not get to that point, don't we? And I think the more open we are, the more honest we are, the more chance we have of getting through it with some semblance of integrity and honesty, and being the person that, even if we can't see it, the person that everybody else can see we can be, instead of the deadbeat pisshead or junkie with a needle in their arm. You know, we are better than that person. We just are. So let's see where it goes. Let's see where this takes us, and give me any feedback, because I think together, united, we can get through this, but not on our own, not the way we think we can. Take care. Look after yourselves and each other.